Today, I will have a quick introduction about Mohawk College and also a little bit about international education in Canada as well. I believe that because I'm used to be an international student as well, normally for international student, your first question will be asked is about what is the country you're going to come to study. So in this COVID-19, you know that a lot of changes, a lot of struggling and challenges. You will see that a lot of support from Canadian government to international students. You may see that yesterday the government just released a new announcement, allow students to study online for 1 year up to April 30th, 2021. You still get a work permit afterwards. Even they allow you to combine of online study and further study in Canada. So you still have a combined term of work permit as well. So a lot of support. Even now in Canada, I believe the students who worked part-time last year, they make at least 5,000 Canadian dollars last year, and now they eligible to apply for a program is called CERB. They can get like 2,000 a month. And the government just announced that they will expand that program to September as well. So far, I see a lot of students in Mohawk College, they are receiving that benefit for 4 months, up to 4 months till now. So I believe Canada is one of the most interested in destination for you. And sure, the next question where you will study in Canada. So I believe that you may join other session as well. You may see different colleges or educational institution here in Canada. And yeah, I'm glad that today I will have a brief introduction about Mohawk College, an option that you can select for your study in Canada. Okay, so very quick here. We will speak more about West Mohawk College. So on the left-hand side, you will see a small map. So we are based in Hamilton. That is a city. That's one of the 10 largest cities in Canada. The population is about 500,000. And we are in the middle between Toronto and Niagara Falls. So it is around 50 minutes driving from Toronto to Hamilton. And from Hamilton to Niagara Falls is the border between Ontario and state of New York, United States. It is an hour from Hamilton to Niagara Falls. So it's not very far from Toronto, but the good thing is that the cost of living in Hamilton is much lower than Toronto. For example, if you rent a room in Toronto, that may cost you $800 to $1,000 a month. But in Hamilton, you can get it within $450 to $500 a month. So you save like $500 a month, $6,000 a year. That's almost one semester tuition fee. And the good thing for Hamilton is that it is a diverse city and very vibrant. By diverse, I mean that the 30% of the population in Hamilton were not born in Canada. So it means that you will see a lot of international students, new immigrants, people from around 70 countries come to Hamilton. Another good thing is that the unemployment rate in Hamilton is low. I believe that it is lowest in Toronto, in Ontario province for the last 6 months. And we are the biggest co-ops provider in Ontario. And especially most of our engineering, technology, and healthcare programs, we have co-ops and work placement. I will explain more about that in the future slides. Over here, I have a quick videos introduction of the Hamilton City. So let me share the audio first. Currently, we have a few campuses. We have 3 main campuses. One of them is called Fennell campus. So almost 80% of the programs are conducted in this campus. And we have another campus in Stony Creek, is in Hamilton as well for skill trades programs. And another campus at McMaster University, that's a very good university for healthcare programs. And most of our health programs are conducted at this campus. Other than that, starting in this year, we have a campus inside Hamilton International Airport that can accommodate up to 350 students, including labs and hangar for aviation technician program inside the airport. Another thing is quite interesting about Mohawk. Mohawk actually is the name of an indigenous tribes in Canada, one of the 5 biggest tribes in Canada. So that's why we have very strong link with indigenous schools and community. That's why we have some partner campus with those group. This one is another quick video about our campus, the main campus in Fennell. Here, I would like to share some quick fact about Mohawk College. One of them is that we are in top 10 research colleges in Canada and ranked number 7 in 2019. So as I mentioned just now, because of that, most of our researches are ordered by businesses or industrial companies. So that's why we have a strong link with businesses, and we are the largest course provider in Ontario. In 2019, the college earned 5.4 million Canadian dollars from the research, and all the research are very industry intensive. It means that those are ordered by the businesses. And our students have a opportunity to join the research as a work placement or under co-ops programs. In the school year 2018 to 2019, we have around 33,000 students, including full-time, part-time, and over 4,800 international students. At Mohawk College, right now, we offer 179 programs. And you will see that the biggest part of the program is diploma, 2 years programs, or advanced diploma, 3 years programs. So for those programs, your entry requirements are you need to complete your at least high school. Or other than that, we have a small part of the program is postgraduate program. It means that you need to complete your 3 years diploma in your home country or another country, or you need to already have a university qualification. We have a lot of pathway or credit transfer between programs in Mohawk College, and we also have pathway from other colleges or institution to Mohawk, or we also have above 1,000 agreements to allow you to transfer to other institutions as well. Even that is in Canada or outside of Canada, including US, UK, or Australia. And especially for students who are interested in taking the undergraduate or bachelor degree after diploma programs at Mohawk, we have some kind of 2+2 or 3+2, 2 years at Mohawk College and allow you to transfer to university, or 3 years at Mohawk, and then you can transfer to universities in Canada, UK, or US. So there are plenty of options. And in this slide, I just want to mention the option about studying at college in Canada. I believe that our education system in Canada may be different to US, UK, or Australia. The college here prepare students to be ready for their career. If you go to all the employment website in Canada, you may see that the requirements to get a job in Canada, most of them, I believe that 90% of the job here in Canada are asking for 2 years or 3-year diploma. And with very strong career-oriented or work-based training, those programs prepare you to work in Canada. And the good thing is that in terms of immigration requirements, all the programs at our college, because we are a public college in Canada, then you will be eligible to apply for work permit. If you study 1 year, you take 1 year programs, you may be eligible for 1 year work permit, and 2 years and above programs, then you are eligible for 3-year work permits. And afterwards, nowadays in Canada, we have straight entry programs, that is a point system that allow you to accumulate points by studying, by working in Canada. When you meet the certified requirements, you can apply to get permanent residence in Canada. Over here, I will speak more about the program options at Mohawk College. And as I mentioned, we have 179 programs, but I don't want to explain the details here. It may be another session to talk about that, but I will go through quickly. So first of all, engineering and technology, we have different options or different areas you may be you may be interested in biotech or chemical engineering. We have different options here. Biotechnology can be focused more on general biotechnology, or you can select a major in health. We have a lot of computer science and information technology programs. So that can be 2-year technician program or 3-year technologist program. For 3 years program is more intensive, and you will learn more details how to sharpen your skill to be a technologist. Other area is that construction and building. Aviation technician. I will explain more about aviation technician in the next slide. Other program like focus on electrical, mechanical, environmental. With aviation technician programs, we have 3 options: aircraft maintenance, aircraft structures, and avionics. So this program focusing on electronic system in an aircraft. Now let's talk about the labor market in Canada on aviation. According to Aerospace and Airlines Council in Canada, from now up to 2025, Canada need extra 5,000 aircraft maintenance engineers, what we call AMEs. And currently in Canada, we have 17,000 engineers who are licensed by Ministry of Transport in Canada. And half of them are above 50 years old, and quarter of them are above 60 years old. So I mean, those people will be retired very soon, within 5 to 10 years. And that create a very high demand labor market for aviation technicians. And I believe that our program, that's 2-year programs, and you will be credited 12 months to 16 months to obtain Canada Certified Aircraft Maintenance Area Engineer by Ministry of Transport in Canada. And all the programs are compliant with ICAO Annex 1, the Civil Aviation Organization Annex 1. So that is globally recognized. It is a really good program. And as I mentioned at the beginning of this presentation, we have a new facility. We have hangar and labs in international airports. So you can work on the real aircraft. It's not just on simulation. Another strong groups of program we have at Mohawk College are health care programs. So here I classify that into different programs. Like we have general care. You can select PSW, personal support worker, or ECE, that is early childhood education. Over here, we have Canadian healthcare for foreign trained professionals. So for example, you are already a nurse, a pharmacist, a doctor in your home country, and now you want to work in Canada and practice your professional, then you can consider this program. This program will help you to be familiar. You understand what is work environment, what type of rules and regulation in this healthcare, and help you to become a healthcare professional in Canada based on your work experience, based on your education in healthcare in your country. Another group in healthcare programs, we have medtech, medical technology programs. You can select different one, cardiovascular technology. It is good one as well, and a lot of students are interested in pharmacy technician. This one is accredited by Pharmacy Technician Council in Canada, in Ontario. So when you finish the program, you will be able to be certified pharmacy technician and work in pharmacy in Canada. We have a lot of program in therapy. We have occupational therapy assistant, physical therapy assistant, massage therapy, recreation therapy. And if you want to be a physical trainer, then you may consider health, wellness, and fitness. A lot of program in mental health. Most of them are postgraduate programs, 1 year. So if you already have a background in psychology, you have bachelor degree, or you already have a diploma in psychology, we have different options. You can take concurrent disorder, expressive arts. It's very new program here in Canada as well. It's using different type of arts to have those people who have mental disorder. We have other programs like autism, behavioral science, brain disorder management, mental health, and disability management. So those programs is really focusing on mental health. Just now I mentioned healthcare is our strength, is one of strong programs areas in at our college. And here's the reason why. We are partnering with Hamilton Health Sciences. So this is a group of 7 hospital and cancer treatment center. And this association, this network of healthcare facility, they serve the city, Hamilton, and suburban areas. They employ our students. They provide co-ops and student placements every year. And we join with them in applied research and industry projects. And we have academic exchange with that group. And not only healthcare, this association, they also need a supporting staff as well. Every year they need people to support them in IT. They need business analysts. We need analytics. So in this ecosystem, we also join with them in terms of providing co-ops, in terms of providing placement, academic exchange, and there's a good chance for our students to have those opportunities with this group. Another program area is business. So we have diploma 2 years business program, different major accounting, marketing, finance, human resource management, insurance, tourism. And also for those major, if you see the program starting with the name business admin or business administration, then it's 3 years programs. And other than that, we also have a lot of graduate certificate programs for business, analytics for business decision making, business analysis, international business management, global business management. So for global business management, this is the only 2-year program we have right now, because I see a lot of students now, because you already have bachelor degree, you would like to apply for a graduate certificate program. And you also want 2 years program to get a work permit for 3 years afterwards. So GBM or global business management may be an option for you. Other than that, we have human resource management or supply chain management. Other than that, we have different program area like community services. I see a lot of students from Southeast Asia are interested in education support. At the beginning of this, you may hear the introduction, the testimonial from Mark Subramaniam. So he actually taking education support. He is he used to be an elementary teacher in Singapore. Yeah, he was a teacher for around 20 years, but he takes education support program at Mohawk College, and he told me that he learned a lot of new things. learn a lot of new things, how to support their student with difficulties. And he think that is really helpful for them for him to get a job or work placement here in Canada. Other than that, I see a lot of students interested in paralegal programs, security investigation, and social service worker. In communication arts, we have different programs, including graphic design, animation 3D, photography, virtual reality, multimedia production. Especially for virtual reality, there's a new program at Mohawk College. We invested in a lab last year that cost the college $5 million. And you will learn everything about virtual reality. It's a really cool app. I see you may come from different background. You are engineer, you are a doctor, a healthcare worker. So this program helps you to simulate the work you are working on. For example, if you are a mechanic engineer and you want to simulate something using this skill to help build a prototype to your clients, for example, that is a really a good application to your career as well. Other than that, the last one here is the skill checks program. By skill checks, I mean that in Canada, there's some type of jobs or some types of career you need to be certified. For example, electricians, for example, construction engineers. You need to be certified before you can work in that area. So in Canada, it's called skill checks. And the good thing is that skill checks is very well paid and very good chance to apply for PR as well. If you look into details of immigration program in Ontario, you will see skill checks may get some more points in compare with regular application. Just now I mentioned about co-op programs or cooperative education at Mohawk College. Here is a video, a very quick one, talking about the employers and how Mohawk prepare our students for the co-ops.
Mohawk College has a very proud history of experiential learning for our students. In fact, we were the first college in Canada to offer the co-op experience.
Mohawk students here at McKeel Marine get access to a lot of information and details in their everyday job. They get to see all the operations and details that go on here at McKeel. My experience with the Mohawk College students have been superior, and I look forward to getting another one very soon.
The most rewarding part of my co-op term has been the amount I've learned just by being here and working. I mean, school can only take you so far.
McKeel Marine has been a proud supporter of the Mohawk Co-op program, as well as the McKeel School of Business, and we've supported for well over 10 years now.
It's a very smooth process, very easy process to onboard them into the organization. And then on top of that, we've had several co-op students in the past that have actually been able to transition into full-time roles.
I definitely recommend the co-op program. It gave me a lot of valuable experience, got me out in the workplace, and landed me a job.
Right now, I'm working with the network team, but since I started, I've been working in the AV department.
The Mohawk Co-op students are a perfect fit for the Hamilton Police Service. They are eager, they have a great educational background, and they are able to easily step into our crime prevention center and start working with outreach programs in the community.
I would absolutely recommend Mohawk College. I work in the construction industry and I look at the community from a large perspective. And the way I see it, I see Mohawk College contributing largely to this community growth.
My experience with the Mohawk College co-op students has been fabulous. Mohawk College is the best at providing chemical technician training. Mohawk College actually has the best technicians out there.
We've had a number of co-op students from Mohawk College over the years as part of our operations team dealing with servers, the network, desktops, monitors.
We hire 3 to 4 co-op students every term, and we've been doing that for the past 5 years. We depend on them. We depend on that flow of students to staff our team.
Did you know that there's an employer co-op tax credit available through the Ontario Ministry of Finance?
When I'm in the lab, I have to do tolerance checks on some of our client builds, and that's very important when you're dealing with aerospace applications or even in biomedical.
The more you do, the more you learn.
Check our website at mohawkcollege.ca for more information on how our students and programs can contribute to your employment solutions taking flight.
Okay, so I believe that when you come to Canada, I believe that 90% of the students who come to Canada are looking to be immigrated to Canada after their program. So we have plenty of immigration programs in Ontario that either can be employer job offer, PhD graduate stream, entrepreneur streams. But the most popular programs in Canada or in Ontario is called Express Entries. And down here, you will see some numbers as well. That is number of notice of interest. It means that the invitation that the government invite students who already applied to Express Entry to be further processed to become permanent resident in Canada. So in 2020, up to date, I mean until June of 2020, human capital priorities stream is 2,800. French speaking is 692. Skill trades stream is 948. And nowadays in Ontario, we have regional immigration pilot. That is a program that allows students who willing to work in some remote area in the province to get permanent resident in Canada. So actually, it is really big topic. So I believe that will be another session if you are interested in immigration or talking about more about this. But anyway, all of the details you can find at ontario.ca. That's a website from the provincial government. Okay, so now if you are interested at Mohawk College and you want to be our students, then here's some requirements. First of all, we need an application package from you. We need the application form sent along with a copy of passports, photo page. We also need your secondary if you complete your high school, or if you have bachelor degree or diploma afterwards, then we need those information as well. If they are in English, then you don't have to do anything. Just provide those documents, scan copy of documents to your agency, and they will forward that to Mohawk. Otherwise, if it is not in English, then you need that to be translated. and the application fee is $100 Canadian dollars. And with regards to academic requirements for graduate certificate programs, you need to have your already completion college diploma, university qualification, or above. For diploma, advanced diploma programs, we are requiring high school students. And for some countries in Southeast Asia, for example, Philippines as well, or Malaysia, or sometimes in Vietnam, we are accepting grade 10 as long as you provide us the completion of your high school. And normally the programs will have sub-requirements. For example, some program in engineering and technology, you will be required to certain grade of math in grade 12, or high school science, biology, or psychology background. That is varied by programs. Another thing is that the English requirements. In this year, because of pandemic, other than IELTS, we are also accepting TOEFL IBT, and now TOEFL, they have home edition. We can take the exam from home. You don't have to come to test center. And Duolingo, this is another online test as well. And I know that Duolingo's cost is low. I believe there is only 50 to 60 Canadian dollars. It's around 180 Malaysian ringgit, something like that, 180 Malaysian ringgit. Other than that, nowadays, we allow students to take our pre-admission test for English online. What it means is that whenever you apply to Mohawk College, I will refer you to our testing center, and you just need to pay $20 US. So it is around 75, I think 60 or 75 Malaysian ringgit. And that is a fee to hire virtual proctor. So you still can take that test online as well. So it is a more affordable way to take an English test. Other than that, we may consider English exemption if you have a qualification from English-speaking countries. So for those one, it's really specific on number of the countries and number of years you study in those countries. So that is case by case basis. Other than academic at Mohawk College, we have other activities as well. I believe that other than studying in Canada, when you come to find a job, soft skill is really important as well. And part of it is just how the employers see you are integrated to Canadian culture or work environment here in Canada. With that in mind, the school tried to provide a lot of activities to help you integrate to that side. So Mohawk College, we have gym and different sport clubs available. We have different cultural activity to help you as a school. We have immigration webinar for students already here or current student to help you know more how you can apply for work permit, how you can extend your study permit with those process. We have different clubs, ESL clubs, different cultural activities, and especially nowadays study online has become a new norm. So we have the series called How to Success at Mohawk. So this series is really to help you how you can take note, how you study at the college, how you will catch up with at the college and your assignment at the college. So this series will have you with all that aspects. Especially at Mohawk College, we have career centers help you to find jobs here in the city or in other provinces as well. So when you will learn how to prepare yourself for a resume, how to craft a resume, how to prepare for an interview. For example, if you get you see a job you really want to apply on Indeed.ca, you can bring the job description to the career center, and they can help you modify or adjust your resume, and also provide you a mock interview to help you to prepare for that. And also the college, we have sometimes in each semester, they will provide career fair. They invited local business here in the city, and they hire a student or new graduates from the college. Other than that, there are a lot of cultural activities. We have different celebrations, like Lunar New Year, Holi, Carnival, Eid Mubarak. And in last year, we have a cultural fashion show. I will show you how active the students here at the college. Okay, so before I finish my presentation, talking about the cultural diversity in Canada, I just want to refer to Canadian International Education Strategy 2019-2024. So in that strategy or that 5-year plans, the government even have a plan to send more Canadian students abroad to learn other cultures and work environment, because based on their study, Canadian students, they don't have enough knowledge or skill to work in a multicultural environment. And that is become more popular now in Canada. And with that, I mean, as an international student, you come to Canada with an advantage. You have another culture in yours, and that is your advantage. When you come to Canada, you should be very active to join with those activities, and that will help you create your network, create a more opportunity when you trying to find a job or getting your own personal network for your life in Canada. With that, thank you very much for joining the session.